Alright, still same day. It's raining, wind's picking up, washing my motorcycle, wife's car, my truck, I guess. That's what's going on. Rain's not really showing up too good. It's raining pretty darn good. It's supposed to get upwards of 4 inches this weekend, so which we desperately need. So, good day to be in the garage. It's not cold, it's in the 50s, so warm rains usually bring a lot of water here. But anyway, I thought I'd show you guys. Went and grabbed a pilot bushing puller, borrowed it from my pops. He sent me home with a clutch alignment tool also. I picked one of these up when I bought my clutch, but here we got my throwout bearing. New one, I got to clean up the collar that holds that. And then I got a pilot bearing, not a bushing. That's kind of a cool pickup there. We got our pressure plate. This thing's a beast. So there's my those are my flywheel bolts. So I'm gonna clean those up. Yeah, this thing's nice. That's a nice little pickup right there. It is not lightweight, which you know you don't want. Put those in there so I don't drop them. We got our disc, and then we got our tranny gaskets. So transmission is, I think I pushed it, yeah, there it is over there underneath the table. Good place for it. But I'm going to do a little cleaning up in here, and then I'm going to get to work. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pull the oil pan off the engine, finish cleaning it up. The couple dents I got to knock out of it, and then I want to flatten the surface for flatten the gasket surface around the outside, you know. So we're going to do that. And then probably go ahead and put some paint on it. Then I'm going to, I don't know what next. I got some stuff to do. I got plenty to do. But I got to round up my flywheel bolts, see if I have those. If not, I'm going to have to pick up some of those. Looks like they're the same for most Fords, so most small block Fords. Looks like they're the same ones as the 302s. But anyway, I'm going to clean up around here. Here's my bolts. Oh, I gotta find that Lazy Susan that my dad sent me too. There's a whole bunch of bolts in there. I gotta go through, find the ones I'm looking for. Clean up the garage. It really needs to be done. I had to fix my dishwasher drain. The vent that goes up and drains into the disposal. That thing was clogged, man. It was horrible. So got that fixed. Got the inside of the house stuff done so I can work on the outside of the house. Maybe I'll get my starter out, clean it up, get it ready to put a coat of paint on it. I do have to get a gasket for that where it seals on the bell housing, but that can wait. I'm not putting the starter in right now. I might order that this week so I have it for next weekend, but my goal is to have that bad boy ready to put in tomorrow. I may not finish it all today before Katie's soccer game, but if it's all ready to go tomorrow, I'll be a happy camper. I'll get up in the morning and maybe run over to my brother's house and snag the hoist, and then he said tomorrow afternoon he might have time to come over and give me a hand to actually install it. So it's always good to have a helping hand when you're putting in a motor. I've done it a bunch by myself, but now everything's painted so I might want to have somebody here to help me. But anyway, enough talking, gonna get to work. So I'll show you guys what I get done when I get it done. See you guys in a bit. There we go, much better. So one more thing done, that's done. So pulled the pan off. Forgot how deep skirted these Fords are. Can't even see the crank underneath there. But yeah, everything looks good in here. As best I could tell, I'll crawl under there and look a little bit better, but everything looks good. So we're gonna clean this pan up good and get this old gasket off, clean it up, get ready for a new gasket, and put a coat of paint on it. Yeah, this will be good. It's still filthy underneath here. I didn't clean that up real good yet, so I'll clean that up and we'll get going. So bring you guys back when oh yeah, and I got that in primer. Got the paint booth fan going here. But anyway, so we'll put some paint on that in a minute. What I'm going to do is I'll close the door. I just had the door open to get this fumes out of here. Table's about to fall over. There we go. Close the door, and I'll put my heater by this, heat this up, so paint will go on it, no problem. Anyway, back to work. All right, some paint on the bell housing there. It's looking good. Got the, I gotta give it another wipe, it's all greasy now, but I got this all cleaned up. The gasket surface, we'll do a little more work on the edge, it'll only take a minute. The outside I got cleaned up, good enough. Put some paint on it. I don't really feel like stripping the whole thing. I'm not crazy worried about it. But anyway, main thing is there's a dent right here, if you guys remember me showing you, where all that paint's missing. I couldn't get a hammer in there, so I ended up using this. It's aluminum. It's actually the bar end for my motorcycle when I wrecked it. But I was able to fit it in here and just give it some taps with the hammer, and the dent popped right out. Hey, these stock oil pans are no joke. That's one thing I never did quite get. I mean, you buy a repop chrome one and it is nothing compared to these stock ones. I mean, that's some thick steel. And all the bolt holes look nice. One of them, I think it was this one, I worked just a touch, but other than that, it's nice and clean. So anyway, I got to clean this guy up, the edge, and then we'll give this one more wipe down, and then I'll wash out the inside. I had these, I don't know what the hell they're called. I call them PP pads sitting in here. So gonna get the inside rinsed out real good, and then we'll move on. We'll probably get it ready for paint. I'm gonna put the gasket on it, seal the engine back up, you know, let it sit, and then I'm gonna paint. I'm just gonna paint it on the engine so everything's all good all the way from the bottom up. But that's my plan. So anyway, I'm gonna get this inside rinsed out, and then we'll move on from there. All right, guys, got the pan in primer. I got the shift or the clutch fork in primer. Not too concerned with this part getting perfect in paint. I just mainly want this part that's going to be exposed. Yeah, little screwdriver holding it up. I decided I couldn't paint this on the motor because I wouldn't be able to get this tube real easily with the motor. And if I primed it on the motor, then I got to repaint the motor again. So anyway, after I gave it a little more thought, I decided it'd be a better idea just do it on the table. So this is all done. See what else I got going on here. Not much else. I'm getting ready to pull the, I got the bolts soaking it. They're the oil pan bolts. I'm going to pull those out and give those a good scrubbing. And then I think it'll be about time. I don't even know what time it is. Let's see here. 4:30. Yeah. A little bit longer to get some stuff done. Then it'll be time to go inside and get cleaned up and head to Katie's soccer game. But yeah, gonna have to get a manicure. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna clean those bolts up now, I think, so they're ready to go. Then we'll be able to put some paint on that shift fork. The pan's got to sit a little while longer. I'm gonna plug my heater in real quick, and then we'll move on from there. I still haven't gone through the bolts yet. I'll probably do that tomorrow first thing in the morning. I gotta find my bell housing bolts and my I got my, what bolts do I have in there? I have my oil pan bolts. Oh, I have my pressure plate bolts. I need to find my flywheel bolts. But anyway, I'm gonna plug some air in here and then get some more stuff done. I'll bring you guys back when I got something. If not, I'll be out here again tomorrow. We'll show you guys some stuff tomorrow. But so if I don't see you guys again tonight, you guys have a good evening. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Be good, and hope you're having a good weekend. It's still raining like hell here. It's wind's picking up now, so you know, finally winter finally hit us. So we need every single drop of rain and every flake of snow we can get out here. So hopefully it lasts a while. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, got some paint on the pan. I'll put another coat on it. I gotta head in the house here in just a couple minutes. But here's the bell housing. She's ready to go. What I just started doing is cleaning the bolts. And you see that dude and that dude. These are my pressure plate bolts. So I got those to clean up. All I'm doing is I soaked them in here. This has like thinner that I used to clean my guns towards the end when there really wasn't any paint coming out. I put it in here and then use it to soak bolts. But anyway, so that's what they look like, just with a wire wheel and a drill and a Jesus, come on man, vise. So gotta do that to all these, and then I'm gonna do it to all these. These are my pan bolts. So we're gonna clean all those up, but it's time for me to close up for the night. I'm gonna put another coat on that and then move this basically where I'm standing so I can get my motorcycle back in the garage. And then I gotta go clean up and get ready for dinner and then go to Katie's soccer game. So we're gonna go do that tonight. We'll talk to you guys later. I'll be out here tomorrow and I'll bring you guys along. So everybody have a good Saturday night. Have a good Sunday morning. Everybody be good, and we'll talk to you later.